Corey, what's the strategic approach in an Iron Man match?
You just need to pick up a fall as fast as possible so that your opponent has to play catch-up. If you can't do that, you're going to be fighting an uphill battle the whole way.
By no means is the first fall a guarantee, though. We've seen plenty of big Iron Man match comebacks in the past. You cannot give up hope in a match like this. What a cross body!
Penny predicament, shoulders down.
Have to put in a little more work than that.
Jumping stop to the gut. Devastating kick.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
Look at this! A diving seated senton! No way.
A slingshot cross body.
Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
An Iron Man match is not something you want to power through. Slow and steady wins the race. Right, guys?
Yeah, this is a marathon, not a sprint, Cole.
Especially this early in the match. We're nowhere near down to the wire yet. Still plenty of falls to rack up. Driving that head right into the gut.
That looked low to me.
Oh, catapulting down on the opponent.
Attack after attack is smothering Rhea.
Ripley's experiencing some brutality.
Look at this! A diving seated senton. Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission.
Forces the break by getting to the ropes.
Good way of using the rule book in your favor. Able to save herself there.
Oh my God, a clothesline. Bam!
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Uh-oh, in position, waiting for an opening. Kick to the gut. Here it comes.
There's the Riptide. I think Ripley can end this.
Cover! 2. He's still in this fight.
Giving up has never been part of Rey Mysterio's character. Proof positive right there.
And guys, look at Rhea Ripley. She thought this was over, but she was wrong.
Springboard into the splash.
Is it enough? The cover! 2 count. Breaks the count.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Kick down low.
Could be thinking of high-risk offense here.
Soaring.
Frog splash from Rey Mysterio.
Hazardous situation for Ripley.
2. What, only 2?
That was amazing. The word quit is not in Rhea Ripley's vocabulary.
Rey Mysterio deep in thought right now, wondering what else he needs to do.
619.
There's Mysterio showing once again why he's a living legend there. Springboard caught in midair. Powerbomb. Over and over.
That got bad real quick.
Mounting. And hammering away.
Boom, right across the small of the back.
Rhea, top turnbuckle.
Taking flight.
Bang, what a splash.
Hey, we're all getting free tickets to the gun show. Oh, and a stomp right to the back.
And Mysterio definitely took on some serious damage from that last attack.
You've put in the work, now it's time to capitalize and get a point. Across the top rope, all the way to the floor.
Now Rhea asserting control.
You're not going to find Rhea showing any remorse.
What a counter.
He's reversing the momentum on him.
Exactly what Rey needed to get out of trouble.
We should probably, we should probably go.
And he heads back into the ring.
Oh, this is what you get. He had that coming.
Uh-oh.
dragon screw.
Making his way to the top here.
Once more, setting it up. Crash landing. The powerhouse, Rhea Ripley, looking to force her opponent into submission. The prism trap is in. Look at...
Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission.
As this match goes on, is there any self-doubt running through the minds of these competitors? You can't even allow that notion to creep into your head. You have come too far and fought too hard to grow weak now. Crossbody wipes them out.
Rhea Ripley in a state of distress.
Ripley needs to be resourceful. Find an opening.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Rolling neck snap. Brutal.
Looking to go up high.
Are we about to see it again?
Right on point with the frog splash from Mysterio. Mysterio concealing here.
On their feet in this building.
Absolutely showing the respect for all the exertion these athletes are putting each other through.
Lift it up. What's next? Fast and furious. And Rey now with a springboard frog splash.
Wow. Rey got it. Rey got it.
And that will be a fall for him.
Oh, man.
Strong right forearm. Oh, head kick connects. Point of the elbow finds the mark. Oh, round and around we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
Hard to imagine there's much left in the tank.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
2. And he scores a fall here. She gets bounced into the corner. Lands a timely reversal. Point of the elbow, nailed it. Amazing grace from Rey Mysterio. Oh, and it's reversed. Caught with the elbow.
Rhea Ripley has her opponent perched on her shoulders. Electric chair into a facebuster.
If that attack didn't already make it clear, Ripley's doing whatever it takes to get the win tonight.
Rhea Ripley looking to force her opponent to quit.
Prism trap locked in. Submission by...
Couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap. Mounting a downed opponent. Look at them go. Over and over and over again. And a slap for the exclamation point. Oh! Gentlemen, Rey Mysterio may be fading away here. He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take. Now a series of vicious stomps in the turnbuckle. Stumps.
And the WWE Universe continues to remain on their feet. They know they are witnessing something.
Uh-oh. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes. Superplex.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
No signs of either combatant backing down. Oh! Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Neither competitor is backing down.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Boom! A forearm smack. For the 619! Mysterio with the springboard frog splash from Mysterio.
And Ripley felt every bit of that.
2 count. So late in the match, but he's able to score the fall.
Nasty kick. Hooked up.
DDT.
Boom.
What's going to happen here?
Let's do this.
Oh, gosh.
Sunset flip. Into a powerbomb. And Rey attacking at a critical moment here.
Yeah, Ripley's got to find some way to fight through this. Oh, textbook takedown there.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Flying.
She went airborne and missed.
Oh, strong impact.
Wow. Picture perfect drop kick.
Measuring it up one more time.
Oh, splash! Going back to the well, hoping this one ends it.
Deep in this thing, he gets the fall. You can sense it. This crowd is on pins and needles.
The WWE Universe is ready to erupt. Are we close to the beginning of the end?
Is it enough? The cover! Somehow he's able to get a fall this late in the match. And Ripley clearly taken aback by that attack.
Mysterio wants to wreak as much havoc.
Trying to go for it again. Splash! Mysterio turned his lights off.
Almost had her, but she gets the shoulder up.
Ripley gets out of that predicament, but you wonder how much effort that took out of her.
And Mysterio clearly frustrated over that kick out, asking himself, what do I have to do next? Misses the target.
Ripley has things right where she wants them. Here we go. Riptide. Can that keep Rey down?
Cover. 2. And she was able to pull through and score a fall. Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
Oh, my goodness.
Lifts their opponent's legs.
Ouch. That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner.
Foot to the lower back. Oh, stop after stop after stop. Jeez. Oh, no. Eyes on the target.
Middle rope, a missile drop kick from the middle rope. Up high.
Frog splash, nailed it. Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again. Kick to the gut by Ripley. Riptide. Wow, Ripley got her. Cover.
There's 2, and got it. The fall is hers. Just pounding her away.
Enough already. Bang.
And there's Ripley making another lasting impression on offense.
Rey's had spurts of looking good in this match, but can he find another one?
We've got to wonder if Rey can withstand this.
Rhea showing off that wide array of hers.
Just multiple kicks right to the face. Taking flight. She gets no reward on that one.
Moonsault, shoulders down. Adding to his score late in the match. Oof.
Oh, man.
And again.
Talk about dismantling your opponent.
And Ripley gets some brutality thrown her way now.
Yeah, Mysterio looks fired up despite the toll this match has taken on him.
Boom, what a forearm. The first quarter of this match is now in the books.
They say anything can happen in our business, but I have a feeling a real miracle is going to have to occur to turn things around in this one.
The target's been acquired once more. Frog splash connects. That finally has to slam the door shut and end this.
He scores a fall deep into this match. Boom, that puts her on the offensive. Makes the cover. She gains the fall. They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down and stop right to the hand.
Mysterio fending that off.
Oh, setting them up.
Yes, Destroyer connects.
Cover. 2. Well into the match, and he picks up the fall.
Cut off with a kick to the gut.
Look out.
Frog splash.
Rhea Ripley locking in the prism trap. Submission locked in.
The submission is in, and I don't...
Tap out. Tap out.
Oh, snapping the leg and the other end too.
Both arms captured, and vitriolic stomps.
Absolutely brutal. Ruthless. Tossing their opponent like they're nothing. Delivering nasty stomps. Escape that in a hurry.
Drop kick. And Mysterio somehow finding the drive to stay on the attack there.
Yeah, Ripley may want to focus on a new game plan quick before it's lights out.
Whoa!
From the tops!
Cover. 2. He gets the late fall.
Ooh.
And so much damage has been done to the head here. This is looking grim.
Yeah, I really don't like the looks of this. Can we get medical attention out here?
Unbelievable athleticism. Into the armbar.
That was amazing.
Trying to get out of the submission. And does.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming. From the top.
Diving double axe handle.
Ripley looking to force her opponent into submission. Looking to cinch in the prism trap.
Crucial moment.
Tapping out.
Suicide tornado DDT. Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark.
Oh, this may end it right here, right?
No! Yes, Destroyer connects. Waiting to strike, brace for impact.
I think the crowd knows what we're about to see.
Now Rey needs to end this.
Whip back into the ring. Here's the pin. Add that to his score. Oh, Rey Mysterio now. Oh, look out.
Number one. Here comes the second.
And around and out for the third. Nicely done.
Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and around.
Nice wheelbarrow DDT by Mysterio. Oh, missed connection.
Rhea Ripley electric chair.
Driven down face first.
Cover. 2. And put it on the board. She earns the fall. Gets lifted into position. Power bomb. And Mysterio absorbing a lot of offense down the stretch.
Rhea now might be tasting the blood in the water. Just disrespecting their opponent in the corner. On the throat in the corner.
And Ripley dishing out even more punishment.
Yeah, Mysterio could be in danger of getting taken out here.
A drop kick in the corner.
Perfectly executed.
And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce.
Turns it around. And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow. These two trading one blow after another. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter.
Rhea Ripley looking for the submission. Look at this power. The prism trap is applied.
Trying to fight.
The pain's too great. That's it.
Mounting. And hammering away.
To the sky.
High impact missile drop kick. Oh, look out.
Now check this out. Crucifix applied.
This could be
Penny combination. And somehow he's able to gain a fall.
High crossbody. Oh my, a jumping DDT.
Absolutely planted. Oh my God, Poison Rana!
Oh, look at the moonsault! DDT! Just one right after the other. Can't be stopped.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
Another big move.
The running Dragon Rana.
Spectacular.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat. The cover! And he just pulled through to score a fall here. Oh, she was ready with the counter and an elbow.
Rhea Ripley showing off her outrageous power. Electric and driven first.
Cover here!
Cheers the fall.
Mysterio from the top. Springboard frog splash. Absolutely amazing.
That's it. That finally has to do it.
An important fall for him here.
Using the elbow to escape the attack.
Trading counters here. Kick right to the leg.
For the 619.
From the outside,
The springboard frog splash.
Mysterio turned his lights off.
And he captures the fall with that. Ah, look at this.
Golly, that could do permanent damage.
What a crossbody.
She's looking even worse for wear now.
I have no idea how she's still standing. How have we not claimed a winner yet?
You gotta believe that not wanting to feel the agony of defeat is causing this never surrender attitude. Look at this! Diving seated senton!
Great athleticism. Continued attacks from Rey Mysterio.
A full... The target's been acquired once more. There's no chance you're coming back from another one of those.
2 count. And yes, he just got a fall there. And retaliates with a counter. Ah, look at this. Hair pull neck slam.
Up and around and down. Up and around and down. Rhea looking to end this one right now. This will do it.
Prism trap locked in. Submission by Rhea. Now is it
Tap out.
boom? What a roundhouse. Kick to the midsection. Setting them up.
Yes, Destroyer connects.
Is it enough? The cover! 2. He went for it and scores the fall.
Getting tossed by the Hurricane Rana. And she anticipated what was coming.
Guys, what's going on here?
Oh, headbutts. And a lot of them.
Oh, headbutts.
Look out!
Frog splash.
Cover! 2 count. There it is. She scored the fall. Rhea Ripley. Riptide.
Ripley with an emphatic statement.
2. She gets the fall.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
While mounting him and just punching it away. And a big slap.
And a series of vicious stomps. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, we all know what's coming here.
Middle rope.
He's able to slip away from that.
Oh, and Rhea gets... Will it be? And it's enough to earn the fall. Ooh.
Ripley sidesteps the attack.
Oh, right to the gut. Oh, he saw it coming.
Trying to debilitate the capability to stand.
And Mysterio still showing his...
Here comes another one. Frog splash by Rey Mysterio. Delivered again. Just end it now.
Oh, that hurt. The clock just hit the midway mark. Oh, skullball. Shoulders down here. Getting a fall under the belt here. Man, what timing on that counter.
Unbelievable athleticism. Into the armbar.
That was amazing. Look at the grip of this hold. It is in deep.
Looking to get out of this, and yes, able to slip out of the hold. Man. What a drop kick.
Incoming.
Feeling froggy.
Ripley looking to force her opponent into submission with the prism trap.
Pivotal moment right now.
Fight taps out from the excruciating pain.
Rhea Ripley locking in the prism trap.
The prism trap is in. Look at the power of the nightmare.
There's the tap. There's the tap. Oh, ouch. And one of these superstars is in a dominant position, but there's still time for that to vanish.
Kick to the back. And there's Rey dealing with another heavy-handed attack.
Yeah, Ripley's been an aggressor throughout this match, and that was a major reminder.
Stomp after stomp after stomp.
Target acquired. This only ends one way. No.
Slingshot senton, yes. Took a massive risk, but it might have paid off.
He counters with a great reversal.
Mysterio finally creates some more offense for himself.
The U-turn Mysterio needed in this match. Could have been that right there. Destroyer!
Uh-oh, something big is coming.
Sky high. All the way to the outside. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Oh.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
And they just busted out an impactful maneuver.
And the leg getting more attention paid to it.
Rhea Ripley has her opponent up for the electric chair. And
Face buster. Tossed back into the ring. Shoulders down. Well into the match, and she gets the fall. What a way to get out of that one. Drop kick. Connects.
Mysterio from the top. Mysterio hits a beautiful springboard frog splash.
Rey got it! Rey got it!
A big fall for him there. Bang!
Gets herself out of harm's way.
Wrist clutch applied.
How humiliating, just kicks to the face. Middle rope, missile drop kick.
Hit the target.
Grabs the leg.
Just toss their opponent.
Big leg drop.
Knee strike.
Rey just can't stop this attack.
And the upper hand belongs to Rhea Ripley. From way up, look out below!
No matter who you are, when you crashed on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Face buster.
Oh no, they're coming this way!
Rhea Ripley looking for the submission. Look at this power. The prism trap is in.
How much longer?
Tap out, there it is!
And gets tossed back into the mat.
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch.
Rhea Ripley.
Riptide. Ripley with an emphatic statement.
2. And she's just scored a fall here. Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Oh man, nasty kick.
Drop kick.
On jelly legs, about to stumble head first into danger.
Oh, disabling the leg with that. Carefully measured knee drop.
Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming. So agile.
From the top, double stomp.
And Rey now with a
Springboard frog splash.
Absolutely amazing. This has to be the one that ends this.
And he scores the fall there.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Getting positioned on the top rope.
She had that scouted. He could absolutely be at the end of his rope.
These are the moments professionals train for. When you are at your breaking point. Driven down face first.
Cover! There's 2. She's able to get one there.
Eat defeat.
Ripley, the prison trap. Submission locked in. Crucial moment in this Iron Man. Taps out.
Oh my goodness. Really just laying it in.
Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be.
Look out!
Slingshot senton to the outside. Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong. But instead, it was right on the money. And this is just next level brutality.
Ripley unloading on her opponent.
Rey's got to find a way to defend himself.
And a slap, too. Taking flight.
Good Lord, taking flight. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
There's the cover.
And she scores the fall.
Kick to the gut by Ripley, followed by Riptide.
No doubt Ripley just ended this.
2. She's able to get the fall here.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped.
Goodness gracious.
Just disheartening to see Mysterio struggle here.
And Ripley is in complete control.
Oh, mounting him in this, punching it away. Now, big slap.
Launching. Rhea looking to end this one right now. This will do it. The prism trap is applied.
He might tap. And can't take it anymore. Has to tap. Just pounding away. Just grounding and pounding. Such brutality from Rhea Ripley.
And Mysterio needs to fight back.
I can't see this fight going much deeper.
I'm positive this wasn't in his game plan, but if he wants to survive this match, he needs to come up with a new plan ASAP.
Targets the gut to end the offense. Precise aiming on that basement drop kick.
And Rey attacking at a critical moment here.
Yeah, Ripley's got to find some way to fight.
Suicide! Tornado DDT!
That was nuts.
Risking it all and able to connect like a homing missile. Ooh!
Stop.
Catches the kick.
Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Setting them up.
Yes, Destroyer connects.
Guys, this might actually end in a countout. Whip back into the ring. That should do it right there. And that fall will get added to his score. The tables.
Big boot to the gut and a thunderous forearm to follow.
Sherman!
This could do it. And she scores the fall.
Hey, we're all getting free tickets to the gun show. Oh, and a stomp right to the back. Showing out their deadlifting prowess and just
tossing them aside.
Gentlemen, Rey Mysterio may be fading away here. And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
Ripley has her opponent in the electric chair position. Driven down face first. Showing out their deadlifting prowess and just
tossing them aside.
On jelly legs, about to stumble head first into...
Rhea Ripley with there's the Riptide. Goes to the well one more time. No one's getting up from that.
There's 2. She's able to get the fall here.
Alley-oop!
Rey just can't stop this attack.
Impressive sequence by Ripley.
He's looking defenseless at this stage.
Yeah, he can...
Rhea Ripley with the prism trap.
Submission locked in tight here. That's it. That's a tap. Mounting. And hammering away. Shoulders down. There it is. She scored the fall. A club with the right forearm.
I know the scoreboard looks ugly, but nothing is settled until the final bell rings.
Momentum clearly on the side of Ripley.
Mysterio's fairy tale's looking dark, gentlemen.
Mysterio is going to look to press on the advantage.
The U-turn Rey needed in this match could have been that right there.
Springboard, but nobody home.
What the leg? The old leg toss. Life.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. And it's been a calculated attack to the arm.
He's had it measured up precisely during the course of this match. And a series of vicious stomps. From the top.
Splash.
Is it enough? The cover. 2 count. And she picks up a late fall.
Kick to the gut by Ripley, followed by Riptide. Wow, Ripley got her.
2. And she manages to get a fall. Rhea Ripley setting up her opponent. Here it comes.
Muscling up her opponent for Riptide.
That has to be the one that ends this.
She got it. Sheared the fall. Oh. Rey Mysterio is in some serious trouble.
And Ripley is in complete control. Ooh, elbow strike.
And Mysterio didn't look so good there.
Yeah, Rhea showing just how dangerous she can still be here. Stunts. Oh, no. Eyes on the target.
And this could do it. Late in the match, and she scores a fall.
You saw that being telegraphed.
Let her. Here we go. Rey Mysterio.
619.
From the top, double stomp. Shoulder to the gut. No way. Oh, powerbomb.
That's it. Boom.
They're going to wear down their opponent. Oh, with the heel hook stretch.
Oh, look at the torque. They're getting a little too close for my comfort, guys.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out. Measuring it up one more time. A running dragon run. Spectacular. Mysterio can seal it here.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Catching a drop kick.
Wow, running leg drop bulldog. Great ups.
That can make an opening for for her.
Rhea powering up her opponent.
Oh, devastating face buster. Rhea Ripley looking to force her opponent to quit.
The prism trap is in. Look at the power of the nightmare. We have a tap out.
Mysterio with great evasion.
Hooked up.
Oh, shin breaker. And Ripley still inflicting damage late into the battle.
The longer this match goes on, the worse position Mysterio's in.
Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Attempted. Will it be?
I think so.
She gets a fall here in the deep waters.
Oh, man.
Ripley, the prison trap. Prism trap locked in. Submission by Rhea. Pivotal moment right now.
Taps out.
Oh, my goodness.
Into the cover. The ref calls it off. He's on the ropes.
Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just
Tossing them aside. And Mysterio didn't look so good there.
yeah, Rhea showing just how dangerous she can still be here.
Headbutts. Continue attacks from Rhea.
Rey's got to find a way to defend himself.
Just look at the power of Rhea Ripley. Oh, an electric chair facebuster.
Here's a cover. Could be it. Well into the match, and she gets the fall.
Rhea Ripley with the Riptide.
Dishing out the big guns once again.
Is it enough? The cover! 2. Late in the match, and she scores a fall. Oh, what a chop! And now tying up the leg.
Straight to the knee.
We've got to wonder if Rey can withstand this.
Precision attacks, courtesy of Rhea Ripley.
Scooped up.
And down. And Ripley with another burst of major damage to her opponent.
Yeah, Mysterio could be in danger of getting taken out here.
Oh, a moonsault.
Cover! 2 count. Deep into this match, and he's able to get the fall. With the counter.
Finds the roll-up.
Yeah, that was clearly a rope break. And here we go. Single leg crab.
Outright presentation of power there.
Is it tap out time?
If he tap,
Let's go over submission hold.
not sure what she's got planned here. Oh man, we all know what's coming here.
Axe handle from the middle rope.
She gains the fall.
Oh my God! Sky high! And froggy! Uh-oh, something big is coming.
Kick to the gut. Here it comes. Rhea with the Riptide. Ripley with an emphatic statement.
There's two, and she's just scored a fall here. Ooh, not much time left as the seconds continue to tick away.
Considering the clock and the score differential, I think we know where this one is headed.
We might be nearing the limits of this match.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point. Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse. Watch out!
Slingshot senton!
My God! Launched like a ballistic missile.
Showing zero regard for anyone's well-being.
And did you hear the impact of that?
Gets out of dodge. Strong takedown.
Ripley with an aggressive game plan here.
And Mysterio needs to fight back.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Getting a fall under her belt here. Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
Mounting. And hammering away.
The powerhouse, Rhea Ripley, looking to force her opponent into submission. The prism trap is in.
It's crucial he finds a way out of
Taps out from the excruciating pain.
And a slap for the exclamation point.
Forearms for the second rope.
Driving down.
Rey just can't stop this attack.
Impressive sequence by Ripley. Rhea Ripley showing off her outrageous power. Electric chair into the face buster.
We got a cover.
She earns the fall.
Kick to the gut by Ripley. Hits it again, and no way this goes any longer.
She gets the fall.
Ooh.
Oh no, trapping the arm. A vicious stomps to the hand.
Ooh, great anticipation.
Kick right to the leg.
That'll sting.
Oh, God, she's been pushed past. This could do it. She's still got something left.
This match is getting pushed beyond the normal limits.
Mysterio with a DDT. Cover. There's two. She kicked out. How the hell did she kick out?
What? What? What do you say? This is amazing.
What a match.
DDT.
Uh-oh, in position, waiting for an opening.
Oh, suicide. Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
Talk about a jumping nothing. A real miscalculation on their part.
Ripley not backing down and letting her know it. Two-handed choke slam.
We have nearly no time to spare now.
Opponent lying face first, and now the camel clutch is applied.
Submission locked in tight here.
We might be getting a fall on the scoreboard.
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Drop kick to the knee.
Oh. Connecting with the moonsault.
Taking a a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Trying to go for it again.
Mysterio! What a frog splash!
Now Rey needs to end this.
And he managed to pull it off. He got the fall.
Double leg takedown. Crushing double stomp.
Here comes another one!
Right on point with the frog splash from Mysterio. Busting out the heavy artillery once again.
Boom! What a shot. She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Chair into the face buster.
Oh, my. And the resiliency to win this one.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
That was one of the most physical matches we've ever seen. An Iron Man match takes a huge toll, but you're seeing the result of pushing through that to win.
You can see it on his face. Mysterio did not expect to lose like that.
This Iron Man match is underway, a true test of the amount of determination and perseverance in a superstar.
This is a match that could literally come down to 1 point. Every single second of an Iron Man match is important and should be used wisely.
Oh, repeated headbutts! And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Boom, right across the small of the back.
Kick to the back.
Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just
Tossing them aside. Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here. Oh, mounting him and just punching it away. And a big slap. Oh, stop right to the hand.
Right in the mouth, relentless.
enough already.
Both arms captured, and vitriolic stomps.
Stomping away.
Oh, I don't have you seeing stars.
Putting the boots to an... Vicious stomp to the back, and
The camel clutch is applied.
Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold.
oh, God.
Makes the cover. And she's not done yet.
Not even a near fall there. No way. Crossbody.
To the floor. What a display of fearlessness we just witnessed.
That's the kind of attitude you need to take yourself to the next level.
We've seen how suffering that first pinfall in an Iron Man match can be hard to bounce back from, Corey.
Well, fighting from the bottom is not a position anyone envies. But don't underestimate how hard it is to score that first pinfall. All that effort gets you on the scoreboard, but can leave you drained and vulnerable.
That attack showed absolutely no care for the well-being of Ripley's opponent.
This is Rhea's unique form of brutality. The count's going. This one will be over if she doesn't get back in the ring.
Familiar territory from
From the top.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
What a spectacular misfire.
And that is why we say, don't. Ripley has things right where she wants them. Here we go. Riptide. I think Ripley can end this.
Cover. 2, 3. No. 2 count.
Moments like this just go to show you never can count Rey Mysterio out.
And frustration is starting to set in for Rhea Ripley. She's not used to this level of resilience.
Oh, agile movement.
Big height on that moonsault. Is it enough? The cover! She pops the shoulder up and 1.
Surprised to not even get a 2 count at this point.
Ouch. What a forearm. Sunset flip.
A little showboating from the greatest luchador of all time.
He's looking to take things to the outside now. Oh, God, that hurt.
Oh, this.
Uh-oh. And an answer from her.
Ray saw that coming. Running leg drop.
She's looking to go top rope here.
From the top.
You gotta be kidding me.
Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
We're witnessing insanity.
These superstars are chasing glory.
But who will reach their breaking point first? Who can hold on?
Mysterio is locked in on his opponent now.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Uh-oh, has to find a way out of this. Uh-oh, no! He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside.
Oh, hard shot right into the post.
Rhea Ripley, full Nelson slam!
Stop after stop after stop! Rhea Ripley turning up the intimidation factor.
We could see a count out here.
Returns to the ring, beating the count. Not looking good. In this position, piercing into the cover. She's able to get one there. Oh, what a forearm.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
In a corner. Ooh. Eat defeat. Heading to the top now. From the top. Elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
You've got to wonder if Rey can withstand this.
Rhea showing off that wide array.
Rhea Ripley setting up her opponent. Here it comes.
Rhea with the Riptide. Does that finish Rey off?
2. He's able to get the fall here.
Oh.
And he retaliates.
Mysterio finally creates some more offense for himself.
Exactly what Rey needed to get out of trouble.
Uh-oh, monkey flip.
I love it.
Bulldog. Shoulders down. 3, no.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3. The WWE faithful communicating in no uncertain terms. It is electric in here.
Right on the chops. He can't seem to find any answer here.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now. Take off.
Splash.
Cover. 2. There it is. She scored the fall.
Wow.
Looking to put an end to this.
Snap pile driver.
Kick to the gut. Set up.
Yes, Destroyer connects. Is it enough? The cover. 2, 3. No. The shoulders were not down. The referee was right on top of it.
Trying her best to fight out of harm's way.
Boom.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Oh, way off. That's a big mistake.
Boom,
are set up for something in the corner. Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here. Look at the top. Are you kidding me? The Dragon Rana. No ifs about it. That's going to do it.
Fatigue is setting in, but he's able to score a fall here.
High impact crossbody.
And there's a good blow to the body. Oh, she manages to reverse it.
Ah, look at this. Hair pull, shoulders down.
She gets the fall.
What a match.
It's total madness in here. Driven down face first.
Cover! There's two. She earns the fall. Drop kick from behind. Ending up in harm's way yet again.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now.
Uh-oh.
Slingshot senton, yes. Fearlessly soaring to the outside. My goodness.
Doing whatever it takes to eliminate the competition.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Oh, gosh.
Turns that in his favor.
Mysterio is going to look to...
Get ready to turn the lights out. This one's all but over.
Oh, shoulders are down.
And she fights it off.
Incredible to think, after everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate.
Big cross body.
And that could be a step towards overcoming Rhea late in this match.
If Rhea wanted a battle, she's got...
Taking flight. Frog splash connects.
Rey got it. Rey got it.
There's two. Oh, she's still alive.
Wow. After a kick out like that, you have to be impressed by Rhea Ripley.
And there's no way Mysterio was expecting that. He thought he had the fall there. What a raucous crowd here tonight.
Mysterio, uh-oh. Get ready to dial it up. 619. Rey letting loose with a big swing.
I don't know how much longer Rey's opponent can go after that.
Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming.
Taking flight.
She gets a fall here in the deep waters. Electric chair.
This is scary.
Turns it into a face buster. And there's... Will it be?
I think so.
And put it on the board. She earns the fall.
Powered them up. No. Here come the punches. And breaks out. Ooh, great way to break down your opponent. Oh my gosh.
Will it be? He has a fall to the scoreboard.
Sweeps the legs. Crushing double stomp.
We got a cover. A kick out at two.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
Right on target with a stop to the gut. Left an opening and got a kick to the face.
Rhea Ripley with the Riptide.
Mysterio couldn't avoid the big shot.
Two. She's able to get one there.
Devastating clothesline delivered by Rhea Ripley. Make it twice. And now maneuvers her opponent. Drop kick.
And now we have passed the quarter point of this matchup.
And there's a lot.
Rhea Ripley locking in the prism trap.
Looking to cinch in the prism trap.
It's locked.
There's the tap. There's the tap. What the leg?
Oh, nothing fancy there.
Cover here. Getting a fall under her belt here.
First a knife edge chop, and now continuing the attack on the knee.
Straight to the knee. Northern Light suplex.
Scouted it and fired back with a punch straight to the face.
Caught with a neck breaker.
Going for it again. Frog splash.
Mysterio can seal it here.
2 count. That fall goes to him late in this match. Oh, setting them up.
Yes, Destroyer connects.
Cover. 2. And he scores the fall.
From behind.
German suplex.